Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, another match is upon us. Burnley versus Chelsea. This is your match preview. Yet another must win. We have all these must win games lined up. Well, at least for now. After the international break, I don't know how many of those matches we can say must win. There's some really, really critical matches that's lined up after the international break. But the momentum is moving nicely. The momentum is building, and we must get this victory against Burnley. There is a feel good factor. There's a feel good factor. That's the vibe that I'm getting, and we must continue with that. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Burnley versus Chelsea. This is your match preview. Look, I feel like Chelsea Football Club, we've come to a particular stage under our new ownership and in this particular season as well, with a new manager, new everything, right? New board, whole heap of new players. But we've come at a situation right now where I feel something hopefully is just about to click. That victory against Brighton, to be honest, probably that loss against Aston Villa, we had enough chances. We had enough chances in that particular match to potentially even win that, but we ended up losing. And maybe off the back of that, the pain, the hurt that we got, the victory against Brighton was, I feel like, maybe the start of something, nice happening. I'm not going to go out there and saying start of something incredible, something amazing. I don't know about that, but maybe we just turned a corner. Because that performance against Fulham was very, very good. Burnley is not going to be easy. 100% is not going to be easy. I've watched a couple of Burnley matches, especially the one against Man United, where honestly Burnley probably didn't deserve to lose. They probably deserve to get at least something out of it, at least a point, if not even a win. They play good football. Varsol company coming from that Manchester City under Pep Guardiola, that thought process, that school of thought over there. They like to play football. They like to build up nicely. They like to move the ball around as quickly as possible in midfield and then open up and create some really good chances up front. They've got some nice, nifty little players, young players that they have. I don't really recall any of the name because some of these names I'm seeing for the first time, but I know that they're nice, good players that they have. The biggest issue with Burnley is probably the biggest issue with us as well. They can't finish. They do create nice opportunities, but they can't finish. Hopefully we can now start finishing some of our chances with the likes of Armando Broja in the bench and a couple of the other players potentially coming back. Looks like Kani Chukwuemeka potentially could be in the bench. Madueke is back as well in the squad. So hopefully, now that hunger, that desire to perform, because anyone can take your spot, especially for Nicholas Jackson as well. There's a lot of debate who should start this. I'll show you guys my team very, very soon, what I'm going to go with. There's a lot of debate about who should start. Is it Armando Broja? Is it going to be Nicholas Jackson? So all of these things creates a healthy competition, and I hope each and every one of these players don't get complacent in their positions and that they feel that, if you don't perform well, players are coming back. Players are slowly coming back from injury, and you're going to have to fight for your place. So look, this is a big game just before the international break. Need to get that victory, need to keep climbing up. I think if we win this, we potentially go to 9th or 8th, something like that. So we need that. We need to finish off this particular segment before the international break on a high. And then come international break, I think the first game is against Arsenal. So you never know what could happen. Arsenal got a big match against Manchester City coming up. They could potentially lose that. They've just lost against Lens in the Champions League. So I want to be able to go on into that particular fixture with a high morale. So it's very important we get this victory against Burnley. As I said, it's not going to be easy, but it's a game that I expect us to now kick on. Absolutely expect us to now kick on. All right, let's showcase to you guys, ladies and gentlemen, what my lineup is going to be. And then we'll go with what I think is going to happen. So this is my lineup. And then after this, I'll do the predicted lineup, what I think Mr. Pochettino is going to do. So obviously my goalkeeper is Sanchez. There's no doubt about that. Sanchez is been a standout performer in recent times for Chelsea Football Club. He's actually been one of the standout goalkeepers in the Premier League. So look, bar that game against Brighton, where in the Carabao Cup, where he was a bit of a comedy show in the first half, but After that, in the second half, he actually came into gears. But prior to that, a couple of really good games, and then obviously against Fulham, he was Air Sanchez. You guys will see that particular video all over Twitter. He looked very good. Whatever was thrown to him, he looked good. And his distribution is slowly getting better as well. That's something I always knew he had from the Brighton days. And I always felt that he was a better distributor than Kepa. I know Kepa's been known for distribution, but I feel like Sanchez is better. But that distribution, we didn't get to see too much of that in Chelsea colours earlier on, but now it's coming to fruition. In the left-back position, me personally, look, I'm a little bit caught in two minds here. I'll probably go with Levi Colwell for the timing. Obviously, Ben Chilwell is still injured. He's going to be injured till end of December, or could be even more. Cucurella is doing so well on the right side, and we still have issues on the right side with Malo Gusto being suspended and Reece James not yet fit, should be fit after the international break. And also Reece James is banned for this particular game, if you guys all know. He got that ban from the FA. So look, potentially go with Colwell again. Ian Martin's just not favoured. So I'm not going to say that he's the one that I'm going to put. Yeah, I can clearly see that he's not favoured, so I'm not going to even bother having Ian Martin as an option. And Levi Colwell got himself that assist. I think maybe slowly we might have to start considering him as a left back now. In the middle, I'm going to go with Thiago Silva. I'm going to go with Desasi. Desasi, to be honest, he's been very good over the past few games. I've not seen that shakiness that he showed earlier on in the season. Last couple of games, he's actually been rock solid, and Thiago Silva has been very good as well. So we continue with that partnership. Cucurella has been stupendous, absolutely stupendous on the right side. And Mauricio Pochettino makes a comment in the press conference that, look, at the moment he's doing fantastically on the right side. He's one of the standout performers, defensively rock solid. But moving forward, he's not pigeonholed in that right side. He could potentially play on the left. I mean, that's where he is most suited, on the left side. But we continue with Cucurella in the middle, in the right side. In the middle, I'm going to go with Enzo Fernandez, and I'm going to go with Caicedo. This is my main double pivot partnership. There is something brewing with these two. There seems to be a good chemistry. There seems to be a very good friendship. You can see both of them always high-fiving each other, hugging each other. I want to see this continue. I want to give this an opportunity to flourish. I think Caicedo can be, more defensive-minded. Enzo Fernandez more sort of attacking-minded in the sense that spraying passes left, right, and center from deep. I think both being close to each other can play off of each other with 1-2 passes, and both are very important for the build-up. So I want to see this. I really do want to see this. In the middle, I'm going with Cole Palmer. I think with Jackson coming back, and even if it was Armando Broja, I really do want to see Cole Palmer playing just behind a striker to thread those passes. Very, very important. So far, he has shown that it's very important to feed your strikers. He's one that understands this concept. Not many of our players, him and Ian Martin, are probably the two that really understands the concept of helping out the striker. Nicholas Jackson is back, ladies and gentlemen, from his suspension, from getting 5 yellow cards. I have him back straight into the team. Let me know in the comment section, would you have Broja start this? Look, for me, Armando Broja was fantastic against Fulham, but you can clearly see he's not fully match fit as yet, and that sharpness as well. So let him slowly build up. I'd fully have Armando Broja come off the bench and make an impact, or even at some point, maybe even have Jackson and Broja play together. But hopefully we go off to a nice start. We get a couple of goals, and then we can take off Jackson and bring on someone like Broja and give him, 20, 25 minutes, maybe even half an hour. Armando Broja deserves to slowly get eased into it. I know he was thrown into the deep end against Fulham because we did not have other option, considering Sterling wasn't feeling too great either to start. On the left side, Mudryk, we've all seen both Mudryk and Caicedo train this particular week, so I'm going with Michaela Mudryk. Just like something is brewing between Fernandez and Caicedo, I feel like something is incredibly brewing with Mudryk as well. This guy's on the cusp of something special. Gets that goal against Fulham, and the hard work is slowly paying off. The time that is being invested by Pochettino on Mudryk, you can start seeing the benefits slowly reaping. So continue with Mudryk. I feel like this guy, he's just around the corner about to explode, man. Maybe there's a goal against Burnley coming up. And on the right side, some of you guys may not like this. I'm going with Sterling. I need a little bit more experience. I know he's not been good, but he's still one of the better attackers that we have. I know a lot of you guys won't agree with this. Not that long ago, Sterling was doing so well for us in the start of this season. And I'll go with Raheem Sterling on that side. If it wasn't Raheem Sterling, I probably would have gone with Ian Martin. But besides that, we probably only have Madueke as the other option. And I feel like Madueke has missed so much football. He could potentially come off the bench. I don't want Palmer to be on the right because I want Palmer through the middle. I feel like this gives us a lot of attacking prowess. The lineup is quite exciting in my opinion. And I feel like we can create a lot of damage on Burnley. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my lineup. Sanchez, Colwell, Silva, Desasi, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandes, Sterling, Palmer, Mudryk, Jackson. I feel like this team should do the trick versus Burnley. However, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think this will be the team. I think what's going to happen is Palmer is going to be on the right side. And it's not going to be Sterling. It's going to be Gallagher. So it's potentially going to be like this, where Enzo is probably going to be a little bit deeper. And this is probably going to be Gallagher. And I think everything else will be as per. I feel like Pochettino will most likely use Jackson, and everyone else will just continue as per the lineup against Fulham, which was very, very effective. So this is the lineup that I predict. Sanchez, Colwell, Silva, Desasi, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandes, Gallagher. Look, he was fantastic against Fulham. Gets the man of the match. So look, at the end of the day, if this is the lineup that comes up, I'm not going to be unhappy. It's obviously not the lineup I would have preferred. I would have gone with Palmer through the middle with Sterling on the right. But I feel like this is the lineup that Mr. Pochettino is going to go with against Burnley. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your lineup. Let me know what your thoughts were with my lineup and the predicted lineup. My prediction is potentially we're going to beat Burnley probably 3-0, I feel confident. I feel very, very confident moving into this match. And I feel like there's just something in the air. As I said, something's just clicking at Chelsea Football Club. It's about to just go into overdrive. So hopefully that's the case, and we set ourselves up for the fixtures after the international break, which is going to be quite epic. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about this match preview. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time. See ya.